Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. So it's time for the match reaction for the Fenerbahce game as Manchester United drew 1-1 and once again dropped points in Europe. And also, I will be giving you guys a preview for the game on Sunday as Manchester United travel to London to face off against West Ham. So let's get straight into it, guys. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe to the channel and also share the video for me. That would be greatly appreciated. But once again, Manchester United have dropped points in Europe, and right now, as things stand, Manchester United will be playing a knockout round game to qualify into the next round of the Europa League. It won't happen, but as it stands right now, that's where we are. We're 21st in the league, in the table, I think. We're 21st. And once again, drop points from being ahead in the game, similar to the Porto one. A second half collapse, you could say. We were okay in the second half. We were probably the better side, but we came out like we usually do and concede in the first 5 minutes of the second half. And from there, nobody really created any good chances, and I just knew the game was going to go out and be a draw, and that's what it was. So more points dropped, and it's just the decisions which Ten Hag makes. It just baffles me. I say it every video. Is he trying to sack himself? Because that's genuinely what it looks like. He came out after the game. I'll start off with this. After the game, he came out and said, Manchester United, 2 tough games, going to Porto and going to Fenerbahce and both getting draws. It's a good result. Is that how far Manchester United have fallen? We're talking about Porto and Fenerbahce away, draws, being ahead in the game, being a good result. Because I don't think that is. And the Fenerbahce game was a game you really needed to win as well. You've dropped points against 20, which I did not expect. And of course, on paper, Porto and Fenerbahce are definitely our hardest games. Porto, Champions League side. Fenerbahce, Champions League side. Both got really good players. Shouldn't be where they are in the Europa League. And again, I always knew these games were going to be difficult. But I still expect to win them. I still expect to win them. 2-0 up in Porto. I expect to win that. I really do. Saved in the 90th minute. Should have lost. The 20 game, unacceptable. That one was unacceptable at home. Fenerbahce won. 1-0 up. And you're thinking, we've been in this place multiple times. Multiple times. 1-0 up. Had a good half. Saying how good we were. Game management was really good. Agate played out of his skin. Was his best game. Saved us a goal. Was everywhere on the pitch. Anana making outrageous saves. That double save was unreal. Credit to him. De Ligt was good. Who else was good? Who else stood out? Eriksen as well. Eriksen was the one I wanted to mention. Really, really good. And he's in some hot form at the moment. Got a really good goal last night. Really good finish. 1-0 up. In cruise control in Turkey. Needed that. Quieted the crowd down. It was hostile last night. And then, second half collapse, straight away out of the second half. Once again, game management goes to shit. We concede and can't get back into the game and find a goal. I mean, Højlund came on, but again, didn't have too much of an impact. But it was, as I mentioned, it was a game which in the second half, there weren't too many chances for either teams, to be fair. We were definitely the better side in the second half, but it wasn't anything special. But yeah, just unbelievable again. Unbelievable in Europe. It's just not good enough. It's not good enough. It is just not good enough. The last time Manchester United won in a European competition was back in October 2023. So a whole year, Manchester United have gone without getting a result in Europe. A whole year. Shocking. It's vile to look at. The recent form was vile to look at as well. It's sackable form. And the decisions as well. If someone messaged me before the game, I didn't see the team. Someone messaged me and said, oh, Mazraoui's at Cam. I looked there, I was like, yeah, good one, mate, good one. That's quite a funny joke from you. Mazraoui at Cam. And I was thinking to myself, do you know what? It's something Ten Hag would do. It's one of these crazy experiments that Ten Hag would do. So I did kind of believe it. And I looked at the team and I saw Mazraoui at Cam. And there's just no point doing it. I'll tell you why there's no point. Because he's never going to play there again, even if he played well, which again, he didn't do too bad, to be fair to him. But he's never going to play there again. So you're going to get nothing out of him playing Cam. You've got Eriksen, who I get why you want to play him in the deeper role, But you're taking 3 midfielders. Play Casemiro, put Eriksen in cam. Or even put Amad Diallo in cam. And the fact is Anthony over Amad again is ridiculous. It's a kick in the teeth to Amad. He didn't look happy. I don't blame him. He was one of your best players at the start of the season. And you're picking Anthony over him now. What's going on? What is Ten Hag doing? And this is why I'm trying to say he's sacking himself. Because what am I seeing? Decisions like that as well, man. It just, it baffles me. It really, I don't understand it. Because once again, he's put himself in that position where he has to go and get a result now. Otherwise, he's under some scrutiny. And yet again, the pressure flies into him. It all piles onto Ten Hag again. Because you don't go and do that. If you're going to make a crazy decision, like playing Mazraoui Cam, go and get the result. Because it's not good enough. We all know Amad would have been better in that position. We all know you could have played Xerxes there even. Could have played Eriksen there. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Someone tell me, please, what's going on. Because I do not get it. But all I know is it's nowhere near good enough. But yeah, credit to Eriksen, credit to Ugarte as well, and Onana for that double save, because those were definitely our best players in the night. But yeah, Jose Mourinho got sent off. Fenerbahce were good. I said they were going to be good. They were going to, pile the pressure onto us. They were going to start fast, and it was all about quieting the crowd down. And we did that. We literally did what we needed to do, and did what we always do, and crumble. And the game goes away from us. It's as simple as that, guys. But yeah, 3 games in, 21st in the league. Again, it's just not good enough. Like, those 3 games should have been wins. 20 should have been an easy win. Porto being 2-0 up should have cruised home to victory. And Fenerbahce won. You got to have better game management. But these guys are just not good enough. They can't do it. They crumble under the pressure. And we're seeing it every single week, aren't we? But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, guys. And also, there was a stat I wanted to read out as well. The last win was against Copenhagen in a narrow 1-0 win, which again is just ridiculous. But yeah, stat here, Christian Eriksen has been directly involved in 4 of Manchester United's 5 goals in the Europa League this season. Again, surprisingly, but he's in some really good form and he's playing really well for us, and I did not expect it. So massive credit to Christian Eriksen right now. I'm really happy with how he's playing as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. But West Ham on Sunday. Can Manchester United make it back-to-back wins in the Premier League? When was the last time he did get back-to-back wins? I'm not too sure. I can't even, trust my team to get back-to-back wins, especially against a West Ham side who, again, they don't have Kudus, but that's not going to be a problem for them. I don't think it. They're going to look at us thinking there's a chance to get a result there. They still have quality players. Jared Bowen, Paqueta, players which are going to cause us a lot of problems on Sunday, similar to the Fenerbahce game. But as I mentioned, there's no point going and doing that against Brentford if you can't follow up in the league against West Ham without Kudus, a team which is really struggling this season. So, if he does lose this, is he in contention to get sacked again? Because surely you would be. Especially after that Fenerbahce result. It's not a bad point in the thick of things. It's really not. Going there, I didn't really expect too much. I still expect us to go and win. But with the state we're in, probably the best side we're going to face. So you take a draw from there. You say it's not too bad. But you can't go and lose against West Ham now. You can't go and draw against West Ham. You've got to go there and win. You've got to follow up the Brentford result. And that's what I want to see. And I do think we are going to win. I am confident going into it. I think without Kudus, we got a massive chance. But again, our away form, it's not been good. It's not been good. We don't travel well, to be fair, anymore. And this season has shown that multiple times so far this season. And again, we've really struggled going to teams and getting results. And you'd like to think Manchester United would build on that. And I think we will, as I've mentioned. Team news, guys. Johnny Evans is still injured, I think. So I don't think he'll be available. I think it'll be a very similar side to the Fenerbahce game. I really want to see Ugarte start again. I thought he was immense against Fenerbahce, and that's what you pay the money for. In a game like that, you want someone who's gonna put in those aggressive tackles, who's gonna be everywhere on the pitch, who's gonna take risks, and he looked really, really good, and that's why you pay the big bucks. But we just need Ugarte to keep at that level now. But I did mention it. I think he just needs a run of games to get up and going. I do think that'll be key for his form and his place in this Manchester United side. So he definitely has to start. And saying this, guys, I will put my team on the screen now. Should be around here somewhere, guys. As you can see, I've kept it very, very similar to what we saw against Fenerbahce, other than a few changes with Rasmus Højlund coming up top, because I just don't get it with Xerxes. With Xerxes, I think he plays the game in slow motion. Like, I'm not seeing any spark. The high anticipated player, which we waited for, which we all thought was going to make a big impact in Manchester United's team, he's done the opposite. He's done the opposite, I tell you that now. He just doesn't look good, doesn't look comfortable. His confidence must be on the ground, genuinely. It's a hard watching him. So Højlund comes straight back in for me. Maybe he was safe for this game anyway. But again, I don't get why he couldn't have played, because he definitely needs to build up his fitness, returning back from injury. But then again, it's Ten Hag for you, isn't it? You don't know what you're going to expect. But yeah, Casemiro goes back into the midfield with Agate for me. Actually, would you keep Eriksen there? I would, yeah, I would keep Eriksen there. Actually. So that should be Eriksen, not Casemiro. Yeah, then Bruno's back in the side. And I would go Ahmad, Garnacho and Højlund. But we're probably going to see Rashford. And again, I wouldn't be against that. It's really hard to make decisions. But I just really feel for Ahmad right now. But yeah, I do think he's probably going to stick to the same thing. But I want to see Ahmad on the right with Garnacho on the left and Rasmus up top. So that's what I've gone with, guys. But maybe expect Rashford to start. But again, we do need to handle his minutes and make sure Amad Diallo gets more minutes as well. I think that's really, really key. But other than that, I'm keeping the defence the same. Mazraoui's back from injury now, which is really good. But yeah, we're just looking to build on that Brentford result. That's what I want to see on Sunday. If we don't, then I do think Ten Hag will be in big trouble. And I do think after the West Ham game, if we can't go there and get a result, I do think genuinely that's the time to sack him. That's the time to sack him, because, again, you can't keep on doing this. You have to build on it. You have to start winning games now. I said it the other day. The run of games that we have are so nice in our favour that we have to go and capitalise on it. Whether we can, I'm not too sure. We got Chelsea coming up, which is going to be difficult. A few more away games, which again, against the lower sides in the league, we should be winning. But you just never know with the team. But yeah, Ten Hag's making me very angry at the moment. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. He's taking too many risks, and it's not working out for him. He's up his own arse right now, I think. But yeah, my final thoughts going into the game. As I mentioned, it's going to be a difficult game. Every game in the league is difficult. Playing West Ham with the side they have, they got some quality players in there, as I mentioned earlier. But like it's a Bowen. Yes, Kudus is out, but they still have Antonio. They still got Paquetá, who's going to cause us problems. But their defence is leaking goals. And if we can't beat this West Ham side, I just don't understand. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully we can get a result. I'm going to say Manchester United to win this one by 3-1. I'm going for a lot of goals. I just think their defence is as worse right now. And if Tottenham can put 4 goals past them, so can we. Please, United, so can we. But yeah, we are struggling to put the ball in the back of the net, aren't we? But yeah, I'm going to go 3-1. So yeah, guys, there we have it. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. That would be very, very appreciated. And I will see you guys after the West Ham game, hopefully for another win. Hopefully we can build on it. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.